day, Wednesday of Q&A, instead of the song of the day. And this is the English version, although the questions are in Spanish, but we just got these questions from fans. So let's start and try to not make it too long. What book are you into, or books are you reading these days?
Well, first of all, hello everybody. I hope everybody is calm and relaxed at home and chill, doing good things, probably reading or I don't know, something cool, maybe playing. The books I'm reading for a long time, because I haven't finished, is The Two Mountains, and the other one is The 21 Lessons for the 21st Century from Yuval Noah Harari. And the other author, I think his surname is Brooks.
Two Mountains is called, right?
Two Mountains.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm reading Sam Harris' Waking Up, which is good. It's about meditation and a little bit of the philosophy regarding meditation, and it's pretty good and heavy, deep. What film have you seen recently that you thought it was great?
I saw The Favorite like 2 days ago and I really liked it. I thought it was great. And also yesterday I saw a documentary, Miles Davis documentary, which I haven't seen. It was
Netflix.
Yes. Yeah. I don't watch much stuff, but now it's like I have a little bit of extra time, so.
I watched recently, the one that I really liked was I Lost My Body. And this is an animated film, French animated film, is incredible. Klaus as well is actually very good, right?
I haven't seen.
Oh, it's incredible. Anyway, what album or albums have you been paying attention recently? I mean, no matter what genre.
Pat Metheny latest album, I think it's really good. That track "You Are" is haunting. It's
that
really
track
good.
is the third track, yeah.
That's really cool. And then that would say Kamasi
Washington,
Washington,
the latest, which is I think 2 years ago, the latest. Billie Eilish.
Yeah.
Billie Eilish is pretty good. Did you listen like any podcast that you like feel like fan?
Yes, I like the Disclosure podcast by Ed Erding. It's a vegan activist from the United Kingdom, so I listen to that. And occasionally I listen to all the other podcasts, like the Rich Roll podcast, or there's another one that's called Eat for the Planet podcast, which is very good too. And whatever. The other ones you mentioned the other day, I kind of listen to them randomly.
I listen to the School of Greatness with Louis Strauss, and then Tom Milieu, and then Rich Roll and Rob Bell, the Rockcast. Yeah. Yes. We should start a podcast actually.
Yeah, for it.
Yeah. What's your favorite metal album of all time?
That has to be Master of Puppets.
I agree, Master of Puppets and Megadeth's Holy Wars. How long have you been vegan for?
11 years.
Me too, 11 years. But you were born vegetarian?
Yes.
And then you became vegan 11 years ago?
Yes, vegetarians would never eat meat. I grew up eating a lot of veggies and also dairy and eggs.
Must have been very different, right? Like,
huh?
Must have been very different, like 40 years ago, 40 odd years ago.
Yeah, it wasn't tough for us because my mom was such a great cook.
And it was vegetarian was not that difficult, right? Because you have cheese.
No, in my time it was difficult.
Even
here in Mexico was very difficult. Everything had some sort of like animal something. and on even the sauces or even in the
But you could eat eggs and cheese and all
yeah,
that. Well, that made it easier.
but not even sometimes some restaurants they didn't even want to give you a omelette. It was, you know, so
I remember when I was living in Spain, and not too long ago, like when you ask for salad, they always bring you eggs, and even you tell them that I'm vegan.
and fish.
Yeah, they don't really understand.
Yeah.
Hopefully now things change, but anyway, what's the other project you have? Like, quick, if you can talk about the projects
Quick.
you have besides Rodrigo.
I can stay here for.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. We have projects, but that's
Okay, I have different projects. My main project is called Eco Vegana, which is a community-based project here in the community of Zihuatanejo, and we do a lot of workshops on nutrition and cooking classes, based on all the local ingredients that you can grow here. And also all the eco stuff about recycling and do composts and all of that thing. And we do documentaries and talks. And we also have a little kitchen, so we do a service of food that is super yummy. So and this
what kind of food? Mexican kind of?
It's Mexican food because it has a lot of all the traditional Mexican home cook, all the dishes. But also we do all the other vegan stuff like vegan smoothie bowl and superfoods, but everything we try to source everything locally and in a very, very accessible price. Like it's for the community, so it's not for rich people. So I don't believe vegan should be for the elite. I think veganism and good nutrition in general. Forget about veganism, for just good nutrition in general, it should be for everybody. So that's what we do. And I also have.
Do you think vegan has that kind of stigma?
Yeah. Like everybody, sometimes a lot of the products and stuff that can be quite pricey for a lot of people, and so it doesn't necessarily needs to be that way because. Traditionally, all the plant-based or food from the vegetable world are the cheapest historically, like oat milk or oats or whatever cereal, I don't know, lentils. So, and I don't understand why some places they can be so super pricey, and it's great. So that we have places that are very pricey. And they cover a small percentage of the population, but I think we also need to offer everything you can possibly offer to the rest of the people. And that's what we do, essentially.
Perfect. And you have the eco-tianguis with your boyfriend and other...
Yes, and I also help coordinate the farmers markets, local farmers market, which is called Eco-Tianguis Sanca. And along with other people, the coordinators, and that's my partners there too. And we're a bunch of mostly women running this thing, and we have like 50 participants, like different people that they bring all the fresh produce or their handicrafts or anything they can prepare at home. So it is a very friendly atmosphere every Saturday, and we also have live music and a program. We do a lot of workshops. Everything is for free, and it has a cultural program, and there's book readings and a lot of crazy things. So it's really cool. So once this virus passed, we can all go back to normal, you know?
I think that's one of the coolest things that Zihuatanejo has actually. And I think many people think the same way. That tianguis, that eco-tianguis, I go there every Saturday as well with my girlfriend, and it's such a genuine, legit place for the community and for everyone. And I congratulate you and Nick and all the participants. Really, it's incredible. It's really amazing.
Grazie.
So I do have a different project as well, which is a vegan restaurant. That's kind of my way of activism. And I have that one with my partner, Fernanda, which is my girlfriend, and she runs the place, obviously, because I'm not here all the time. It's called La Raíz de la Tierra, and the food is more kind of, well, we have tacos as well.
So good, their food is spectacular. The food, their chefs, well, he's such a, he's so demanding. It like you asked Areli, which is one of the girls who works there, and her mom owns a proper taqueria, like a normal taqueria for, I think, 20 years. You can see what the name. So Rod asked Areli to say, I want you to do the same flavors with vegetables. And then she did a couple of things, and then Rod is like, no. And you push her so incredible that she came up with the most incredible recipes of the best tacos. I mean, they're really, really good. And so it's Saturday tacos.
Saturday tacos, yeah. But the way we have kind of transitional food for those that, you know, that have the old belief that vegans cannot eat anything else but salad. We have, you know, beyond burgers, we have hot dogs, we have bowls, we have everything. So
and they also have
beers and wine and all that.
And everything.
So that's the other project. And then we have like musical projects as well, the independent, which haven't really taken off, but eventually, right?
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, so why is so important, or winning the Grammy? I don't know if that was the right way to ask that. Anyway, why is it so important for you?
Winning the Grammy.
Yeah.
Well, it's the Grammy is like the gold medal in the Olympics. So when the Grammy is like, oh, I have my gold medal, you know, and it means, I guess for everybody, it means different things. And at least for me, it was just 20 years of career without being ever nominated. So it was a moment for us that at the beginning of our career, and in ATO Records, which is our label in the States, they were very happy to think that we could have won the Grammy with our first album. And we didn't even got nomination for that album. And from there, I didn't even look at it anymore. You know, I was just like, okay, well, we don't belong there for some reason. So what, you kind of have to keep doing what you do. You can't just go like, you know.
You don't do things for the Grammy when you're a musician.
No. So, but it was great when we did this album, Metavolution, we were on tour, blah, blah. And then one day we got this call, our manager said, oh, and now you have this nomination, it's a Grammy nomination. It was like, whoa, well, we felt like, ooh, we were just so happy with the nomination, you know. It was like we didn't even care if we were going to win, because for us was like already the nomination was the shit, you know. So
and then the day before the Grammys, we went to this party, the reception for the nominees,
mm-hmm.
and we got this medal, pretty cool medal actually. And that was the night before, and we were like, definitely we already won, right? But
yeah.
no, we didn't care really. Well, we didn't know if we were gonna win the actual Grammy, but we felt that all the nominees were already winners, you know, in a way.
Yeah. So and then to me that's the meaning of it. It was just like such a great personal satisfaction thing, but also for me it means like, of course, a lot of people wants to interview you. A lot of people, they didn't know you because you had by far more like exposure. And to me, it's a good way I can talk about all the good things that we are doing here with all the people that we're working on to contribute to this place, on the environment and the community and all the projects. And so it is a good excuse.
Yeah, you can talk about it, and as well, of course, you inspire a lot of kids, especially in Mexico. You know that there are not many bands being nominated for the actual Grammy. besides the Latin Grammy, of course, and just to be nominated in the Grammy and to win. As Mexican, you inspire a lot of kids, and that's very important. And you break a lot of internal barriers, and some others come out as well, but it's part of the game. But not only break your own barriers, but you help people around you to believe in possibilities. So now that the virus is about to go, what's coming for Rod and Gab? Well, touring and writing music. Right?
Yeah, touring and writing music, and hopefully this time now that we have off, we're not so much on tour. And being on tour is great in the sense like all the day is pretty much structured. So for me, I begin really early in a normal day on tour, and I go out and run in any city I am. I go out and run and like hurry. Everything should be hurry, and then I just go and play a little before the lobby call. If I can get 1 hour before the lobby call, straight play a little bit, and then go catch the train or whatever we have to catch, and go sound check and all of these things. And there is really little time to develop a song or develop something. So now that we are here, it feels funny because for me it's like usually I'm always running, and I'm like,
what do I do?
What do I do? So, luckily we have a lot of guitars here and at the studio, and so it's a matter to just be productive like that and to connect with other musicians, friends that maybe we can do some collaborations.
We're trying to do collaborations, and as well for me is I'm trying to. My day as well starts pretty early, and when I'm here, I try to get up very early because I meditate for an hour plus, or sometimes 2 hours in the morning. So I had to get up very early. And I try to keep up with Joko Willings to get up at 4:30 every morning. Sometimes a week I can do it, and then next week I can't.
can do it 4:30. Yeah. No, 4.
But you go back to bed?
No, not to bed.
No?
But I have a kitty cat that wakes me up at 4. So I got up at 4. I did yoga. I did a lot of things around 5. It was like, so that's shit.
No, I don't go back.
You're not supposed to do that.
Yeah, no.
I didn't come back to bed. It was on the sofa.
The only way to keep that, I think, is just by getting tired, you know? So just, even if you go to bed the day before at 12, hold on, you go 12 and then get up at 4:30, then you meditate, you go around, you do your exercise, you try to go and to follow the day. Then maybe in the afternoon, if you meditate 20 minutes or sleep 20 minutes, okay, a little nap, like short nap. But then you get up, you go to bed earlier, right? That's the only way to beat it sometimes, and to be able to get up at 4:30. But it's difficult, but we try to do it here. Anyway, so this next section is quick. We're about to finish, but this is just not about who is better or who is right or wrong. It's just who resonates more with you, right? In your heart. So, soy tofu or chickpea tofu?
Soy tofu.
Yeah, the same for me. Ed Erling, this activist, or Gary Jurovsky?
Both. They're both different approach, but they're both effective.
Cool. I agree. David Icke or Jaime Maussan?
Neither.
No. Too much ayahuasca for both. Billie Eilish or Ariana Grande?
Billie Eilish.
Billie Eilish, agree. Pro Tools or Logic?
Then you asked me this before, so I don't use it. But I think we use Pro Tools here, right?
So Pro Tools. Barcelona or Real Madrid?
Nah.
You like football? Why do you say that?
Yeah, but just for some reason, those teams, I would honestly, no.
You have a team?
I don't.
You don't? Okay. Messi or Cristiano?
Okay, Messi.
Messi, for sure. When you're out, museums or nature, national parks?
Nature.
Yeah, me too. Kubrick or Tarantino?
Both.
Both.
Different.
This is more from Mexico. The last question. Emmanuel or
Yeah,
Mijares?
I already answered that.
Okay. Ciao, ciao. See you next time.